Welcome to the KU Multi-Faith Dialogue Online. My name is Alfred Ho. I'm the online forum coordinator and a professor of the School of Public Affairs and Administration at the University of Kansas. This online forum was originally planned as a day-long in-person event as part of KU's International Awareness Week during the first week of April. We are glad that you are joining us in this new format. In this multi-faith dialogue event, we have prepared a series of online panels organized by KU faculty and students from different disciplines who believe that conversations about religion, faith, worldviews are essential to preparing our students as future leaders in this increasingly pluralistic world. Religions is a topic that is hard to discuss in public universities. Yet, some of us believe that we need to have an open dialogue on campus about faith, beliefs, worldviews, because they are fundamental to how we formulate our moral values, and they also guide our behavior and frame discussion of public policies and business practices. There are also practical reasons why we need to have an open dialogue about religion, faith, and worldview. According to a report by the Pew Research Center on the world's population trends, more than 83% of the world's population have some form of religious belief, and the percentage is expected to grow in the coming decades. Within the U.S., many local communities have growing ethnic and religious diversity, and secular worldviews are also on the rise. This means we need to help our students and our communities to develop greater cultural sensitivity and mutual understanding through dialogue within and across faith and non-faith communities. Failure to do so may lead to unfortunate incidents, such as hate crimes against certain ethnic groups and attacks on places of worship. If, on the other hand, we learn how to leverage the strengths of different faith groups, how to have peaceful dialogue about our differences, and work together for the common good, we will have more stable, resilient, and prosperous communities, as pointed out by some of the panelists in this multi-faith dialogue. To put this conference together has certainly not been an easy task, especially when we had to change the format unexpectedly from a one-day in-person conference to an online forum. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to thank all the faculty and student participants from different disciplines. We are also grateful for the help from representatives of different faith-based organizations in Lawrence as well as in the Kansas City area. I also want to especially acknowledge Jennifer Ng, the KU Interim Vice Provost for Diversity and Equity, Charlie Bankert, Associate Vice Provost of KU International Affairs, Dean Stephen Meiser of the KU Law School, and Christine Howard, Director of Strategic Communications of the KU International Affairs. Each of them and the units they represent have provided critically important help in our journey and tremendous encouragement to our initiative. We also want to thank the Interfaith Youth Corps for their financial support and for Brian Anderson, the program manager, for his advice for the past few months. Special thanks should also go to Mr. Kevin Smith of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security Center for Faith and Opportunity Initiatives, Mr. Chris Van Austin and his colleagues at the U.S. Department of Justice Community Relations Service, and Mr. Dennis Branson of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA. We also would like to thank Judy Rodman, a KU retired professor in mathematics and a Zen master of the Kansas Zen Center, and several faculty members from KU Religious Studies for their advice and support of this event. Finally, I cannot thank my colleagues in the organizing committee enough. This initiative is like rolling a stone up the hill. Without your help, we could not have got here. Thank you, Banda, Virginia, Luke, Emily, David, and Jane. For the general audience, thank you again for joining us in this online forum. If you have any questions or comments, we encourage you to use the online survey to give us some feedback. We will pass the comments and questions to our speakers later, and we plan to post the responses sometime in the near future. So now, let's begin our multi-faith dialogue online. Enjoy and look forward to hearing from you after you watch our online discussions.